Hello, people. Welcome back to The Longest Journey. This is Dan, and we are joining April after having been ejected from the Merum Society on toward Alaeus, which is eventually where we wanted to go in the first place to talk to the the separate long lost ancestor. Well, not long lost, I guess, but a a tribe of Alatians who were once descended from the same people that the Merum were. And we're going to foster peace and prosperity between the two somehow after centuries of war with each other. But hey, that's beside the point. It's beside the point.
There's a coil of rope among the debris.
We are April, and we will get this done.
Debris from another capsized ship. These must be dangerous waters.
Alright, so actually, I recall we may have gotten diary entry, so let's go and take a look. Alright. Thursday afternoon, the Merum Queen believes I may be what they call the Water Stiller. Why not? After all, I am April Bandu Mbata, and I'm probably what the Vinar call the Kang Ang La, so why not the Water Stiller? Thing is, this time I have to prove it. The Water Still is supposed to uncover an ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness, which I've already done. Then I have to show some proof of my wisdom, the talus. Oh, proof of my mission. Sorry, guys. Proof of my mission. The talisman, which the captain locked away in the chest, and kill a snapjaw. Kill a snapjaw? What am I, an Amazon hunting woman person? I think not. I have a hard time smacking a fly, but if I want to get out of here, the talisman probably went down with the ship. I wonder how difficult it would be to get a hold of. I am the Water Stiller. How strange it is to be so insignificant, yet so important. There are so many who have been waiting for me, or somebody like me, to come and bring hope into their lives. It's truly amazing. And even more amazing, I'm able to cope with it. I'm still in denial, no question about that, but I'm warming up to the idea that I'm actually not just some tiny speck of dust in the cosmic infinity, but a person with a mission, with a place, with a purpose. Right now, my purpose is to find the elation and to reunite them with the Merum so that both species can thrive once more. That done, I can find out what the elation know, and then pay a visit to the sleeping god of the Merum. I'm counting on this guy being one of the kin. If not, I have no idea what to do next. Early Saturday morning. Back home, at this time, I'd be safely snuggled up in bed, safe in the knowledge that it's Saturday. I've got nowhere to be. I can just relax all day long, maybe go to the cafe, hang out for a while, maybe go to the park, whatever. This all started a week ago yesterday. 1 week of mysteries and danger and strange revelations about the very nature of the cosmos. And I'm still reasonably sane. At least that accounts for something. Now I know there's an Elation village somewhere on Alaeus. The question is where? And how do I get there? If the Merum and Elation used to live close to each other, the village should be somewhere down by the sea. Maybe right around the corner. I say yes.
I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle with no idea what the island looks like or where I'm heading.
Indeed, so don't do it. Well, we'll just look at it from afar. How about that? What is this rumbling I'm hearing? Through arch. What is this? A big crab?
It's some kind of giant crab.
I guess that would appear
Sounds
to
like
be...
the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it, but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called.
Do we have what we need? Oh, village. Are these like all village snails or
The
something?
Village of the Giant Crabs. Hey, that sounds like a great name for a B-movie. Village of the Giant Crabs.
Yeah, but if you want to make it a horror movie, maybe you need to call it The Attack. Attack of the Village of the Giant Crabs.
Clear, unpolluted waters, overflowing with life. Just one more reason why Arcadia is both the vacationers' and environmental activists' wet dream. Literally.
I see what you did there, April. I see what you did.
It's a big statue. Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it, but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called. I'll just take a shot here and ask you. Is there any chance you speak, like, a real language? Like, Arcadian or English?
Nope.
Okay. Now, is there some kind of magic I have to learn, or potion I have to drink, or eat, or ingest in some way to learn your language? Because that's usually how it goes.
She's experienced now.
No? Too bad, although I'm glad I don't have to draw blood or swallow a stone or something.
Like she did have to do with the Miram village.
Can't help but feel that you're asking me for help, though. It's the strangest thing. After all, you're just clicking your claws, aren't you? It's not as if you're really talking, is it?
I think the clacking is talking. Maybe we can use the light as a leaf potion to make the shell not as heavy, maybe? What else have we got? We got rope. I don't know that rope's gonna do it. I don't know that this potion's gonna do it either, honestly. Nope. Alright, we'll just have to come
It's a
back
village populated by giant crabs.
to the cliff. We'll talk to you in a bit, maybe. Ooh, what's this? A fire?
It's
Yeah,
an old fireplace.
indeed.
Bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something.
Huh. Interesting.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a creature with large ears. It's a creature with a big mouth.
I think maybe, like, we gotta find something that fits in this triangular hole. So this one is ears, mouth, maybe, like, sense of touch, perhaps? Not that we have anything for it yet, but that's my guess.
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out.
Okay. Well, now we know that there's a puzzle area here that we're gonna need to know.
I can see clear to the bottom. This really is an excellent spot for fishing.
Who said anything about fishing? I suppose we will have to go fishing here at some point. Alright, so... I mean, we got a rope, but I don't know what we're going to do with the rope, honestly. I don't think we can do anything with this. No. Alright, let's just go to the left. Yeah, there's probably something over there. This purple thing really stands out to me, but it's not interactable. Up the path. Ruins.
It's the ruins of an old city. It's a deep hole, more like a crevice actually, caused by some kind of seismic activity. God, it must be at least 50 meters down. The crevice widens out into a huge cave just below, and there's water at the bottom.
Maybe we use the rope to climb down. Maybe that's what we do.
It's a tiny tree.
But also,
Dense jungle. It's a huge volcanic mountain.
I'm noticing that there's a similar statue here. So we probably have to mimic this on the other side.
It's a creature with large ears.
And a mouth.
It's a creature with a big mouth.
And triangular
It's
hole.
a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Yeah, so this probably moves... Most likely moves maybe these pillar things. And they need to be positioned correctly on both sides.
The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out. The bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently.
Maybe you need to angle them both to each other so they kind of like speak to each other and listen to each other, perhaps. But I'm going to take this rope and I'm going to attach it to the sapling. Yep, there we go. And then we'll use it to shimmy down into this hole. I'm assuming that this is where the Elations live. Alright, and then we're going to go into the cave. They fly, so it's easy for them. We can climb down here and climb back up with this rope.
Big nests, once housing the Elation, but now empty and in disrepair. Elation nests.
So the nests are empty and in disrepair, which means that their society has probably gone downhill, which it gels with what we know about them, because them and the Miram need to be like together to be able to get the what was it, 10 yen in order to survive.
That's a Miram city.
Interesting.
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key.
That's what we need.
It's intact.
Mm-hmm. So let's grab it. Let's take a look at it.
It's a kind of stone key carved into the uncanny likeness of a key, with a head on the end.
A head. Interesting. Okay.
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. It's a deserted Miram city.
So I wonder if that's all this place was for, was to get the key. It's too bad. I mean, this place is kind of like cool looking. Would have been nice if they could have done something here. Oh, you know, this is probably going to be the meeting
It's a
place.
deserted Miram city.
This will probably be the meeting place that we have them both set up to enable them to have peace talks. That's probably what's going on. I want it to go up. I didn't think I clicked on anything else. To go back down, I mean, but yeah. Alright. Let's take a look here. Alright, let's use this key. So, I think we need to angle it so that the listening goes to the right here, because that's where the...
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
So which way is it facing now? I don't know. Alright, so the head is facing this way.
The bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently.
So we want it to go the other way.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
It didn't move. Or at least it doesn't seem like it moved. Okay. There we go. See, it's kind of listening from this side. So I think that's where we want it. So let's grab this. And then let's head off to the other side. And then hopefully what we are able to turn on the other side is the that mouth. Oh, it looks like it's already pointing that way. Right? Looks like it to me. Yeah. Oh wait, the
The
listening's up
top
here.
half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out.
Alright, so let's just insert the key here and see what moves. It's still the bottom half that moves. Is it this... The bottom section is moving, right?
The bottom part of the
So it's moved...
bottom part of the statue depicts it looked like a real sailor.
I wonder if you just need to match this icon here. And if that would be enough. Because one more should do it, right? No, maybe a couple more. These two should match, right? Yeah, now it's listening on this other end. So maybe matching these two should be enough, maybe. But it looks like it's listening... I'm not sure. The heads are facing the same way now.
The bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something. The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out.
It feels like that should be right. But something tells me it's not, because we haven't gotten any indication that anything has changed. But it really seems like getting these two to match was probably the right thing to do. I'm gonna go check the other side to see if those matched as well. Sorry, buddy. I still don't know what to do for you yet. I'm hoping something will come up. But we're not at that point yet. Yeah, they're matched up at going the same direction. Oh, but it's not the same here. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if there's some rhyme or reason for why things are the way they are. And just turning it once doesn't seem to make much change. You gotta turn it at least a couple of times before you can notice a change out here. Yeah, see? Now he's facing that way, but because his listening ear is like heading out into the background, that doesn't seem to be the right call. So this is broken section. I don't know if that broken section makes the statue point
The
that
bottom
way.
half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently.
Hmm. And then... So it still hasn't moved, really.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Now, these two match up here in the same direction, but these two are, like, mismatched with the way that the direction that they should be looking in or facing in. But I've gotten no indication as to which direction they should be going. I mean, they should be going toward each other, I'm guessing, but this one's like shouting to the right here, and this one I had him facing to listen to the right, but that didn't go. You know what I mean?
It's a creature with large ears.
Yeah, so we're just moving the listening, and it feels like this should be the right way. Maybe... Maybe we have to take the opposites of these. So on the other side, it's the single line. And this one, it's got like... kind of looks like the power button on a remote control. Maybe I'll check the other side to see if these are similar symbols. Let's go take a look. Alright, so these are different symbols here. So this does not look like the power button. I didn't even take the key with me, so I can't even do anything right now. But yeah, these are not the same, so it's not a matter of matching them up on either side. So I don't think I have anything to look at, maybe?
It's the talisman of the balance.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything to view that should help me. Let me try calling for Crow.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Alright. Let me head back, I guess, and go grab the key. I can try calling for Crow in some of these other screens, too. Might make a difference.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to work on this screen either. Yeah, the light as a leaf potion didn't work, so I don't think we're gonna
It's a
need
village
that.
populated by giant crabs.
Did I miss something on this screen, maybe? This is where we got the rope. So that was helpful earlier. Oh, he shows up in this screen. Okay. That's a function
April,
I gotta keep
you're
remembering.
alive! You're here! You're soaking wet!
Well, we went through the water.
Where
so.
did you go? I thought you drowned. I was completely miserable.
Aw, you're
And
worried.
the chicks on this island are so prissy. They don't even care for a kiss unless you're all settled down with a nest in your own territory.
Oh, so they're like human women, too. Not that I disagree with that. I mean, people, when they settle down, they want to feel like there's a sense of security.
Glad to see you haven't lost the gift of the gab, Crow.
Lady, you have no idea how limited bird Twitter can be. It's all, hi this and here I am that, all damn day long. I haven't had a decent conversation in days.
Well, you're making up for it now.
I never know when you're gonna go AWOL on me again.
Yeah, this game was before the Twitter app. I'm fairly certain, and it was. I think that's where they get it. That's why it's called a tweet and a Twitter, and yeah, I don't know if that's where they got the name for it or not. Was from this game.
I had a little adventure under the sea.
Oh? I didn't know humans had gills.
We don't. Well, I do. I think. At least I can breathe underwater now.
But for how long, April?
Cool. Not as cool as being able to fly, of course, but still. Hey, does that mean you're a mermaid?
No.
Hardly. I don't have a tail.
Yeah, that's true. No flippers or anything.
What did you do after I saw you last?
Well, it took a while, but I found land. Not this island, just a rock with a couple of trees, basically. But when I went back to tell you, you disappeared. I thought you'd gone bonkers from thirst and hunger and drowned yourself or something, so I decided I'd better find solid ground myself or I'd suffer the same fate.
Oh, wow.
And then I found this place. Nice, isn't it? And the best part is, there are no hunters. Only a bunch of big crabs on the east side of the island and a volcano.
I'm gonna walk around for a bit, Crow.
I'll just stay here and preen myself, thank you very much.
With Crow around, a girl can feel safe.
Huh. We can pick him up to do something, but what would that be? What would that be even?
What can you tell me about the island, Crow?
Oh, that's an ask him
Only
about
what
stuff.
I've been able to see from above. There's a volcano, dead I think, and lots of jungle, and some nice beaches.
I'd like to explore the jungle, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. Any ideas?
Well, I could stay airborne and keep track of where you are. That way I could direct you if... Sorry, when you get lost.
When you get lost.
Sounds like a super plan, Crow.
Let's go.
Oh, so does that enable us to go into the jungle? Is that what happens? Okay, I'm glad I called him. Oh, it is! Goodness. Beach, volcano. So this was the thing that we were looking at, and this was the place that we... Like, these two places were where we were messing with the statues. But maybe going toward the volcano will give us, like, some hints of, like, how to do about, like, these things. I mean... Whoa, I thought this was supposed to be a dead volcano. Well, I guess he said think.
The rumbling is much fiercer here, and the ground is really shaking. It's definitely seismic. It has got to be emanating from this volcanic mountain. I mean, it looks dead, but it must be about to wake up or erupt or something.
It looks like
Great.
it's a face.
After surviving a shipwreck, being kidnapped by fishes, and learning to breathe in water, I'm about to die in a volcanic eruption? Isn't that ironic?
I don't know. Is that ironic?
That's one mother of a tree. It's got to be at least 100 meters tall. And what's that in the tree crown? Looks like a man-made construction.
Man-made construction? Interesting. Interesting. What else have we got here? Yeah, big mouth. Just big mouth? Okay, so it's just the one screen. Okay. Yeah, of course. Put your head into the mouth. That's the first thing you should think of. Get your minds out of the gutter, you guys. See, she's literally put her head inside this volcano's mouth. Interesting here. Got this wheel.
What a strange symbol.
Got the line. Okay.
It's a small, eye-sized aperture with a crystal in it, like a lens. Maybe some kind of telescope? It's a keyhole.
Oh.
I don't see anything interesting.
I think this is where we use the key that we found. Okay.
What a strange symbol.
All right. So let's go get our key. And then we'll come back here and take a look and see what it does there. Oh, we can go to the large tree now. But first, let's actually, like I said, we'll go grab the key. Because we do know that we need to put it there. I wonder if that man-made structure, if that's where the elation are and no longer under these nests. Maybe that was their transition, you know, from going from a sea life to an airborne life. Was those nests. Alright, so let's go and visit that area. And, well, no. I want to see what happens when we put the key inside here and we make a turn. Let's see if there's anything weird or different. Maybe it gives us a hint of what's going on. Because we did see the line dash right here. I wonder if when we put the key in and we turn it, like if it can, you can see something. Like here. Oh. Huh. Maybe these are the symbols that it speaks out to?
I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting.
It makes colors here. They're different based upon the symbol. Yeah, see, this is green now. And this is a different shade of green. Yeah, now it's a different color altogether. I think we need to learn about it.
That's a huge tree.
In
There's a large object in the tree crown.
we probably learn about the symbol somewhere else. So let's go to the large tree, and there's a civilization. Oh, and there's one of these things.
The bottom half of the statue depicts a creature listening, while the top part depicts a similar creature calling out.
And it's the same here. So it's like a 3-part puzzle or something. And it still only moves the bottom piece. Okay, so we'll have to figure out, I suppose, somewhere else. Into the jungle. Branch.
Dried twigs and sticks.
It looks like they're creatures of some sort.
Dried twigs and sticks.
No, I don't think so.
Dried twigs and sticks.
I don't think so, April. I'm pretty sure this is something different. I saw Into the Jungle here. There's got to be something with what's going on with these things. Do we have to bring them to life somehow?
Dow!
Whoa, whoa. Oh, jeez.
Who's there?
That got me. Oh,
Shut up.
I know there's somebody there. I heard you.
I got surprised. Oh,
Is she gone?
no.
Nope. She's still around.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
You won't come out. I'll just sit down here and wait. Sooner or later, you'll have to show yourself.
And she sits on the twig.
Solar eclipse!
Oh my god!
Solar eclipse.
I hate this place. I so hate it, I can't even sit down without crushing the natives.
Big person alert!
I know that we're larger than you in general, but I don't know if that was meant to be an insult.
What are you?
What does it look like?
A talking twig?
We're stickmen. And you're an accident waiting to happen with your large, ungainly body and wobbly legs.
Wobbly.
What's a stick man?
An unlucky bugger doomed to a miserable life of stiff backs and monotonous drudgery in the shadow of a mother tree.
Mother tree.
Happy little fella, ain't ya?
You have no idea.
So, you guys are stick men.
That's my
That's right.
conclusion.
I'm Wick. This is Willow. And that dumb-looking one over there is Woody. And this is our mother tree.
What's a mother tree?
What do you mean, what's a mother tree? It's a mother tree. How difficult can it be? It's our mother, and it's a tree. It's a mother tree.
I can't fault him for that. That is pretty self-explanatory, April.
What do stick men do?
What do we do? What do we do? What do you mean, what do we do?
Well, the people in this world always do something. Like the Banda dug tunnels in the earth. The Merim killed Snapjaw and covered their houses with Tanyen. You gotta do something.
They burn.
Hey, it ain't easy being a stick, let me tell you. You got your stiff back and limbs, your fear of fire and water, your 300 years of miserable boredom, and then you have to get planted and raise a family. It ain't easy.
So, you're not doing anything worthwhile then.
Apparently not.
Lady, I'm miserable. I'm grumpy, and I got a headache. What do you want from me?
Answers.
Where do the Elation live?
The elation?
The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there. I think they're squatting.
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't. The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
Well, ain't that just convenient for us?
What's that constant rumbling noise?
Lady, you have no idea what we have to endure. All day, all night, that noise is just murder.
Honestly, it's great getting
It all
grating on me
started when
now.
Kwaman, the quiet giant, would you believe that's what we used to call him, was banished by the Orowal from his perfect fishing place to some remote place in the forest.
Whoa, information overload. Let's step back for a minute to fill in the details.
Yes, please. So, I guess that's where the fishing comes into place.
Who's Kwaman, the quiet giant?
He's the scariest human we've ever seen. He stands tall as a mountain and uses whole trees for toothpicks.
That's not a human.
But he was the quiet type and reasonably gentle for a human. He'd spend his days out by the Orowal village, catching fish and frying fish and eating fish, and looking out across the ocean, dreaming about loose women or whatnot.
Nice.
What happened to get the quiet giant banished from that place?
The Orowal got scared when he accidentally stepped on one of their young ones. He didn't do any real harm, but they banished him from their village nonetheless, and told him to go far into the forest.
Who are the Orlowal?
Are they the giant crab people?
They're the crab-like creatures
Ah.
who live down by the sea. They're nice people, if a little crabby. And it's hard to understand what they're saying half the time.
The whole time, maybe?
Where's Kwaman now?
Somewhere in the forest east of here, we don't know where exactly. He went there to get as far away from the Orowal as possible.
So what does all this have to do with the rumbling noise?
Is that his stomach?
I was getting to that. If you just let me get a word in edgewise.
Oh, come on. You're just not talking
I
fast
just
enough.
had some questions is all.
Anyway, Kwaman is the brooding type. And he takes everything so to heart, he got instantly depressed and went to sleep.
And what is he doing now?
Still sleeping. That's the problem.
Oh, so it's his snoring.
But how long ago was it that the Orlowal banished him?
The last full moon, nearly 30 sunsets passed.
30 days
He's
ago.
been sleeping for a month?
He was depressed. What do you want, lady? Once I got so miserable I slept for 8 years. And let me tell you, those 8 years were the happiest of my life.
For someone as grumpy as you, I bet.
I still don't understand what this has to do with the rumbling noise.
See that statue over there?
Sure. What's up with that?
Back when the Dalmari lived on this island ages ago, they put these statues up all around the island so that they could speak with each other.
You're kidding. So they're like telephones?
Tell her what? I don't know what that is. The thing is, these statues are all connected through magic. And when you speak into one, your voice flies through the air and comes out of another statue.
But I still don't understand.
You saw the big head up by the mountain?
Yes, we did.
Yes?
That's the one they use to talk to everyone on the island, to warn people of storms or to hold evening prayer. It's connected to the statues as well. And Kwaman is sleeping right next to a statue's ear.
Ah.
I get it. Resonance. He's snoring and the deep bass reverberating through the loudspeaker, the big head, causes a resonance that vibrates the entire island. But can't you just wake him up?
We don't know where he is. We're not much for exploring this forest. There's water and fire and monkeys. Monkeys like to play with sticks. We don't like monkeys.
Monkeys like to play with other
But
things
can't
as
you
well.
just, send your voice to his statue to wake him up?
There are 4 problems with that. Number 1, all the statues have an assigned symbol, an identifying mark, but we don't know which his is. Second, most of the statues are broken in some way or another.
What do you mean?
Some statues can only talk to certain other statues. Some can't be spoken to, and some can't hear. which makes it very difficult to get a connection through to where you want to send your voice.
I've
Number
noticed.
3, in order to use the statues, you need a key. We don't have it. We don't know where it is.
Well, I've got the key.
And number 4?
We're stickmen, lady. What do you think? We don't know much about magic or magical devices. And
And what?
That's it.
we're not too smart, okay? There, I said it. We're not too smart. And when you look at Woody over there, who's pretty stupid by stickman standards, that's a pretty scary thought.
Indeed.
Sorry I asked.
All right. Well, that was a lot of useful information.
I'll see you guys later then.
If you don't step on us first.
Hey, I mean, we didn't mean to.
Hi, I'm Willow. Wick's the oldest. Woody's the youngest. And I'm just stuck in the middle, as always. Don't let me keep you. Wick's the boss, as always. Go talk to him.
Hello, I'm Woody. They call me the stupid one, 'cause I'm kinda slow, so don't let me keep you busy.
All right, I won't.
I was born with a big brain, so I can't move as fast as my 2 brothers. I can only do useless stuff like calculations and design, and I play a few instruments, and I'm writing a book on the flora and fauna of Elias.
And that's considered stupid? Dude, you're like a freaking genius compared to these other guys. Climb the tree. Oh, that's new. To the jungle. No, let's climb the tree. Ooh, wooden crossbow. What? Dude.
It's a big wooden crossbow, I guess. I wonder who built it and what it's for.
Me too.
It's a wooden crossbow.
Okay, well, I guess that helps.
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation Village.
So that's how we get to the Elation Village. I bet if we had some kind of an arrow and then we could use the rope, we could use it to climb over.
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation Village.
Alright, so I don't think we're going to need to be here for a while until we possibly get some of this other stuff done. Okay, but how do we know where's where? Right? So, okay. Let me see. Actually, let me go. Oh, the crossbow was the man-made device that they were talking about. Did I grab the key again? Yeah, I got the key. Okay. So the key goes here. Is this the corresponding symbol that goes with whatever this thing is? I can't really see.
I don't see anything interesting.
Yeah, I don't see what happens with the change here. Like, obviously there's something that changes. I just don't know what that is.
That symbol represents one of the statues cum phone booths scattered about the island.
Yes, it does. But I can't see what
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Oh.
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
So this, the one on the sea, needs to be this symbol, I think. I think that's what that is. So let's grab it. So the one in the sea should have this symbol. So let's go take a look. Nah, the one overlooking the sea was the one over here in the crab village. The Orla wall. But again, we still don't have anything that we can do with that just yet. At least, I don't think so. We can't communicate with him. This must have been the one that got stepped on, and so it's like he's stuck inside. So, grab this, and I think we're gonna turn this to the symbol that looks like a power button. Unless it's broken and we can't see which way it is. Yeah, I'm not seeing the symbol, guys. Do I just gotta guess at which one it would have been for one of these? Because it said overlooking the sea. This is overlooking the sea, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Do all of these symbols go in the same order on all of them? If so, let me check what the symbol might be, because I know it's on... That symbol is, or can be seen, on this other one here on the left, so maybe we can figure out what that symbol is next to. So it's this symbol. So it's next to this symbol, which I honestly...
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
I can't even describe what that looks like. It's before this... Okay, so it's before this axe-looking one, and 2 before this... I don't know, is that like an arrow-looking thing? I don't know. Well, let's see if we can, or I can remember that. Ah, my memory's playing games on me. I kind of like almost feel like I've forgotten it, but I think it's before the axe and then 2 before the arrow-looking thing. So let's see. No.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Ah. So this would have been the axe, and then this would have been the symbol, because this looks like the arrow. Alright, so we'll spin it around until we get back to it. Alright, and then... Oh no, we're gonna keep going. It's after this one. It's this one right here. So I think this is the symbol that we want for this particular area. So, yeah, right here. So it's like listening from this way. Okay. So I guess now...
It's the Orlewall village.
We'll go back to that, I don't know, giant head face thing. And we'll find the next symbol. Okay. I hope I grabbed the key. I'm sure... I feel like I probably did. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I grabbed it. Yes. Alright, so let's grab the stone key again. Put this here.
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Alright, can we see?
I don't see anything interesting.
Okay.
I don't see anything interesting.
Okay.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
Okay. So, Statue just below a really tall tree. So that's the S, the Superman sign. So let's grab the key. So this is the one with the stickmen. It has the S. So we'll look for the S symbol. Okay. Okay, so there it is, the S symbol. Alright, so that should be good, I think. I'm hoping I'm getting this puzzle right. Otherwise, I honestly, I don't know. So we got one more, and it's within those ruins. So hopefully we'll be able to make that work out. Alright, let's grab this. Put that back in.
I don't see anything interesting.
Okay.
Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror.
So that... Is there one here? This guy is this one. I guess. Wait, let me... I'll just keep going and look for that other one.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
Okay. This is the one we need for this guy. So it's... I don't know. What would you call that? Would you call that an arrow, like from a bow and arrow? So it feels like there's... Oh, maybe this is the last one we do, right? And, because it looks back at us, because this is also, I don't know, the symbol. I mean, it's also a statue, so to speak. Alright, so we gotta look for the arrow-looking thing. Like, out of a bow and arrow. I don't know what that would look like. I think that's what I would call it. Alright, so let's see how things pan out here. So, let's see, grab this, put this in. We want this thing.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Okay, and hopefully we can suss this out. Ah, it's this broken one here. Okay. And that should do that one. And then, the last one, I think, is the giant head in the mountain. And that should do it, I think. Alright, and then hopefully this will be it. Oh, geez, did I grab the key again? I don't remember. We did how many of these? 3, 4 of them? 3? And still don't remember. Alright. So now we gotta move it to the Wu-Ting Clan one. Okay, keep going. Keep going. There. I think that's what we need.
Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror.
Alright, so... I feel like that should be it. I think. So... Can we ask them to talk to the statue now?
He's a stick man. Hello? Doesn't seem like it's working.
Did I do it wrong then?
He's a stick man. Hello?
It sounds like it's going through the whole
Doesn't seem
island.
like it's working.
I mean, guys, That seemed right, right? So that was the only one we could talk into. I don't think we could talk into this other one. I think... Huh. I honestly feel like I got it with the right symbols on each one.
The bottom part of the statue depicts... The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out.
But maybe I'm not. Maybe I didn't get it. I don't know. I feel like I got it. I thought I got it, but maybe I got one of them wrong. That last one, maybe? I don't know. Oh, wait. Maybe what we needed to do is not channel all of these. The only one we could speak to is the one in the forest, right? So maybe what we need to do is not set all of these ones equal. Maybe what we need to do is set the one in the forest to be what the big-headed one is, right? So we go here and we set this to channel the big head. The big-headed statue, and that's the one with the Wu-Tang symbol. And maybe this is what we need. And then we yell to...
He's a stick man. He's a stick man.
No. I want to talk to the ear.
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the statue's receiving my voice at all.
Okay, so maybe that wasn't the case. Unless we also have to tune... geez, guys. Because I can't base it off of this, right? Because we can't go... We can't say... I mean, how was this intended? So we set this thing at the bottom, right? But then... how does this top one compare? And if this top one is supposed to be set a certain way, we can't set it, and we don't know which way this one goes, because it... So, do we set this one to talk to the mountain, and then in the mountain we set it to the forest one? Because this one talks to the whole island. I think that's how that's set.
Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror.
Is this the receiver? If so, if this is the receiver, then we need to set this to the one where the stickmen are. That's the Superman sign. No. This one.
It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
So now the two of these, this one is tuned in with the statue that's with the stickmen, and the statue with the stickmen is tuned in with this guy because they can look at each other. Or they have each other's symbol. Is that enough?
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the
No.
statue's receiving my voice at all.
No, that's not how it goes then.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
So it feels like it was more correct with the S here. Because then something was off there. Because there was more like sound reverberation. No, 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 no. We want to talk to the...
He's a stick man.
Move April, please. Alright, now let's talk to the statue.
Hello?
So
Doesn't seem like it's working.
maybe something is off somewhere else, right? So maybe there's an issue with one of the other ones, because this one kind of did sort of work a little.
Hello? Doesn't seem like it's working.
Yeah, and this is the only one we can talk into. So the channeling the two of them with the same symbol doesn't seem to work. But if we don't channel the two, I mean, we've got those two other places, and I feel like we've gotten that set up correctly.
That symbol represents one of the statues cum phone booths scattered about the island. That symbol represents one of the statues cum phone booths scattered about... I don't see anything interesting. That symbol represents one of the statues cum phone booths scattered about the island.
I don't know. I think we set this, but it didn't do anything. It was the same issue. Unless... I don't think the other ones have to be set this way, too. Is this where this is receiving from? It doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
Yeah, and it's got this symbol. And I'm pretty sure we set this symbol to be that. To be the arrow.
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Yep, and that's the, like, the power button sign.
I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting.
Yeah, and there's really nothing else.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
And we're right back where we started. So, unless there's another statue up here that I didn't see, I don't... Oh, sorry. This is the wrong place. I don't think I saw another statue anywhere. Yeah, this is the ruins.
It's the ruins of an old city. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Yeah, and this is the right symbol here, because the symbol that comes after this line is this arrow. This should be it. I feel like... I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like the main head on the volcano is stating what these all need to be tuned to. And that's what I've gotten here. And this symbol here is the one on the one overlooking the shore should be, right? So maybe that one's the one that I set incorrectly. So it's 2 after this line and 3 after this Wu-Tang symbol. So here. So 1, 2. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I'll remember. I hope I remember, guys. Because it's missing, I think, on this one. Like, it's like this one has a whole chunk of stuff missing on it. Alright, so this was the one on the other one, and it's right after that. So this should be the symbol. But just to check, we'll make sure we turn it. We'll see. So let's see. I think this is a Wu-Tang symbol. Here's the line, and it was 2 after the line. Got this, and it was that one. Yeah, so this should be it.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
I'm pretty sure. Like, after this arrow, then comes the power symbol. I'll just double check on the one at the ruins, but I'm pretty sure that's what we need it to be. Yep, so this is the arrow, and then this is the symbol that we wanted it to be. So that's correct. It was 2 after this arrow. So we had that correct. I can only think that we got the mountain one incorrect, because the one here at the ruins and the one over by the beach are correct. The one at the trees was correct. I don't know. Like, I assume this one should be tuned into the itself. I don't see any other statues around here. And I tried tuning it to...
It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
Yeah, I tried to tune it to that one, but that didn't seem to do anything.
I don't see anything interesting.
Yeah, and this one's the... right
Somebody's
here.
looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror.
Unless we're just supposed to guess which one it is that's not one of these. So are we to try setting to this one, this big giant head, to one that's not one of the ones that we have tuned in? Is that what we're trying to do?
He's a stick man. Hello? Doesn't seem like it's working.
So maybe this one here at the top of the jungle, is this one the relay point? So the ones that are at the extremities, you tune those to the giant head, and then the giant head you tune to elsewhere. I don't know. I feel like because this one is the giant head, it should talk to the whole island, because he said that this is how they communicate with the whole island. So if that's the case, which one should this tune into? If you were talking, I feel like it should have tuned into the forest area, right? But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, so this one tunes to the forest, and if you go talk, it it still does the same thing.
Hello? Doesn't seem like it's working.
So maybe the idea is to tune it to one of those other places and talk specifically through the statue that other guy is sleeping at. I mean, I'll give it a try. I don't know how well that's going to work.
I don't see anything interesting.
Yeah, so... But she says she doesn't see anything interesting on any of them. So... Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll give it a try. You guys don't need to see that, right? Just going back and forth. I'll just bring
He's
you
a
in.
stick man.
I'll just bring you back when I'm done.
Hello?
Okay, so I tried all of the locations. I tuned everything to what I thought it should be or might not be, because each one of these tunes into a different location, right? I tuned the 3 locations that we've been to: the forest, the beach, and the ruins, and I tuned all of them to this main central statue. And then I tuned the statue to itself as well as to the forest, and I talked into the statue and it didn't do anything. So then I thought maybe the statue relays to the other places, because the other places have statues that we just haven't been able to access. But I went through all of them and shouted into the statue in the forest, and it still didn't work. So I'm at a loss at this point. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but at this point I've been playing for a while, so I think I'm just gonna stop here for now. I'll probably check a guide before the next one, because I don't know. I feel like either I'm not getting what the puzzle's intent is to do, or if I'm just reading too much into it and I'm just overanalyzing and overthinking it, and there's like this simple little thing that I should have done that I just overthought the answer to. So I don't know what it is, but yeah, I can guarantee you by the next video we'll have figured out what we need to do. But yeah, and then we'll continue on with the story. I hope that you guys have, seen and enjoyed what you've watched here, and we'll come back for the next one. And if you do, I'll see you then. Until then, everyone, bye.